Everybody, hi, welcome back to another Ship With Me video. So, I'm just going to show you guys what have sold recently for me on eBay and Poshmark. I had some really good sales, and then actually for the most part they were pretty decent. I just had one really low sale for $80 in here, but I had some for $125 and had one for $80, and then just like the mixture like anywhere from like 25 to like I'd say like $35, so pretty good. Anyways, so the first thing I'll start with is this is a Torrid lacy top. This was new with tags and a bag sale, which is why I got it. But I listed it mainly because it was new with tags and like a more recent style, and it was a size 2X. But it's like lace and it's like kind of sheer, which is like a more, I guess, on trend style. So I listed this for $32. I paid $1 for it at a bag sale, which I didn't film that bag sale video just because I deleted the footage, and it honestly wasn't that great as it usually is, just because I don't think they had as much stuff as they normally do. But I was still able to make a good profit from it, and it was still like worth going and everything like that. So when I listed it for $32, I sent out an offer for $25 with shipping, and then the eBay buyer accepted that. So I always forget to, before these videos, I think I prepare so well for them, and then I always forget something. So last video I forgot my scissors. This video I forgot my mailers for my eBay items and for Poshmark items, so I really need to count these up. So I have 1, 2, okay, I have them now. So my Poshmark ones go over here, my eBay ones go over here. Okay, so this sold in like 2 weeks or maybe a month, so not like the fastest sale ever, but that's still a fast sale for me. So I'm happy with that. I don't really pick up Torrid just because it really doesn't retail for like, I mean, it's not like a cheap brand, but it's not like that expensive either compared to other things that are available in my area that I regularly source. So yeah, I'm very happy with this profit considering I only paid like $1 for it, and I would pick this up again. I'm not sure if I'd pick it up at Goodwill, but I guess it would depend on the day. So if you're new to these videos, I don't print out like the eBay labels as I'm working, but so I'll just write like this one. I just wrote Torrid on because that's the only Torrid sale, but I'll show you guys what happens once I have I usually, when I'm not on camera and I'm shipping, I usually do it one at a time on eBay, and then I print out all the Poshmark labels at a time, and I'll do it as I'm working as well. So, and I forgot to print out my Poshmark labels. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm all over the place today. So, okay, I'm not gonna print out my Poshmark labels. I'm just gonna keep going, and I'll print them later, and then I'll just write them down because I really don't want to cut. I edit these videos, but I don't want to like cut it. I don't want to do 2 videos because then I feel like I'll accidentally delete this opening part. Anyways, this is a Ben Sherman, just men's button down. So I don't really enjoy photographing men's button downs just because sometimes they can get really wrinkled, and then I don't really feel like steaming them. So I really try to only pick them up if they are like an excellent brand. But this one, I feel like I picked up probably close to a year ago. And for whatever reason, I just thought like Ben Sherman was a good brand. Like there was a time where I found Ben Sherman, and I picked up 3 Ben Sherman items. And then I got home and I'm like, wait, it's really not all that exceptional of a brand. So I kind of regretted picking all of them up. Anyways, so what ended up happening with that was I listed them and they sold. So, and then this is the last one to sell. This one sold for $10. So like, yeah, I paid $2.50 for this. So I still made a profit, but obviously I'm looking for more of a profit than that. But I've been just trying to move out my older inventory. There's just no reason. I mean, if something's been around for like 1 year, 2 year, and it's like a bread and butter item, there's just no reason for me to have it. So I try to, when it's like those items that have been sitting around for a while and they're like more of a bread and butter item, like I consider a bread and butter item that's gonna sell for under $30. So when it's like a sale that's gonna sell for under $35, or I'd say under $35, and it's been around for over a year, there's just like no reason for me to have it. So I just don't like when the bread and butter items move slowly. So then I will try and attempt them to take them to the buy sell trade store, and if they don't take them, then I'll try to I try to send out like a deeply discounted offer first, like, you know, 60% or even lower sometimes. But sometimes people still don't want to buy it at that price. So then I'll take it to the buy sell trade store. If they don't accept it, then we have like and we have like a neighborhood garage sale twice a year, so I'll try to like liquidate stuff there, and it usually turns out okay. And then after that, I will honestly try it at the buy sell trade store one more time, and then after that, I'll donate it. So these are a pair of Lululemon cropped leggings. So this print, like when they are, this is a like a ultra crop, like just past the knee, and a print. And when it's so I've been starting to not pick up Lululemon as much. To be fair, I passed on it like one time ever for normal price and like normal condition at the thrift store, and it was just the other day, and I did it in a haul video. I just took a few clips. I didn't call it a thrift with me, but I took a few clips of things I passed on. But I passed on a pair of Lululemon crop leggings because they, especially so if they are low rise, printed, and like ultra cropped, and they're an older style, I do not pick them up anymore just because they do not sell for me. They always eventually sell, but it's just not even worth it. Even though they always eventually sell, like, I'm still not, like, it's still not worth my, like, I could be finding better items, even from, like, better brands. Like, even though I pick up Lululemon way more than I pick up Torrid, that Torrid sold in 2 weeks, and these took 6 months to sell, and sold for $10.50. So, obviously, even though Torrid's not a brand I pick up a lot of, that Torrid top was still a better purchase than these Lululemon leggings. So I did actually not pay for these Lululemon leggings myself, and these are in pristine condition as well. So I did not pay for them myself. I actually, I got them as a Christmas surprise box swap. I went home from school one day, and there was just a box of inventory sitting on my porch, and that box was full of so many amazing items. And that box were these leggings. So I listed them at $28, and then I received the offer for like $5, or like literally like $5, and I countered at like $15. I'm not going to accept a $5 offer, because after the buy sell trade store would give me $5 for these, and at that point I would just take them to the buy sell trade store. I wouldn't have to spend the time shipping the item out, my packaging supplies, stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, I'm not accepting your $5 offer. I'm just not. So when it's like, but I almost declined it, but I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get them for $15, and then they countered back at $10.50. I just accepted that. I was like, whatever. But then they messaged me, and they're like, thanks for accepting my offer. Please ship or please ship fast or something. And when it's I'll just say like a lower offer, I treat every sale as a priority. But like, the thing is, this person, I feel like they know they got a good deal. Like, those retailed for $88. And so they know they got a good deal on the item. My shipping price is extremely reasonable. Those were only $5, and I know some people that would have charged $10 shipping for those, which it's not going to cost $10 to ship them. So I felt my price was already fair, and they're like, please ship as soon as possible, but I didn't even respond to the message because I have a 3-day shipping time on my eBay store. I usually ship things, I'd say, in 1 to 2 days. I think my average ship time is 1 day. So even though I have 3 days, my average ship time is like pretty fast. So, and they got a good deal. And before somebody buys the item, I have my ship time, they can see my ship time is 3 days. Like, I take 3 days to ship. I take 3 business days. I'm allowed to have 3 business days to ship an item, and they know that to buy it. And if they don't like that, then they can find elsewhere to buy. This is an $8 sale. So these are Rag & Bone jeans, if you can see that. I do try to show my brand tags better in haul videos, but I typically pass on this brand in jeans now, but there are some specific styles from this brand I will look out for. That is the Dre style, and then anything with like a wide leg or flare or straight leg. But the low rise, or sometimes the high rise skinny jeans and larger sizes still sell for me, but these were size 26. They were low rise, and they have this like ankle zipper that is really long, and I feel like that is a more of a dated style. So I got these for $2 at my Clothes Mentor probably almost a year and a half ago. And I was so excited because that was a time where I was excited to find rag and bone, and now it's just kind of like, oh, rag and bone, like whatever. It's because I usually pass. I would say pass on jeans most of the time. But again, like I said, there are some styles I would still pick up. So I tried taking these back to the buy-sell trade store, various locations, and they never accepted them. So I have taken stuff back that I got the 90% off sale, and they have taken them again. So just because it's in the 90% off sale, at least at my locations, doesn't mean they won't accept it. So sometimes that'll happen. I'm just weighing these because, alright, these weigh over a pound, so I'm just gonna ship them, and then, actually, I can ship them in this. I'll just ship them, I don't know. I still don't know if I'm just gonna test something. I still don't know if, like, Ground Advantage shipping over a pound is gonna be cheaper than, like, putting them in a flat rate envelope. So I need to see about that, but I'm just gonna put them in here for now. I will just have to see. So I still made a profit on these. Obviously, like, it was extremely low, so I paid $2 and I think 40 cents for these. They sold for $8, so yikes. Yeah, I would definitely not pick these up again. So I don't really recommend the brand Rag & Bone. It's super expensive. Just on most of the items, they don't have that, they don't retain their value that well, but some items can still bring you over the $100 mark. But I would put this brand at like the same level as like Vince and Theory, but there was a few years ago where this brand was like top tier for me to find, but not so much anymore, and that just happens sometimes. All right, this, I honestly was surprised it sat this long, but it is a Lululemon tank top, and it's in like excellent condition. This tag is crisp. It's a size 10, and it's like, I feel like it's a pattern, but it's a decent pattern. So with the larger size, I thought it was going to, in the condition that it was in, I thought it was going to sell faster, and I probably got this 8 months ago, so it did not. It did not sell fast, so that's okay. It sold for $20. I paid $5 for it in Chicago, so I would probably not pick this up again, but I don't know. I guess my experience at the time for, like, I was able to move larger sized Lululemon tank tops pretty fastly. And I still am, but for whatever reason, this one did not do well. And I've had a few larger sized ones that had not moved that fast. But I would say for the most part, larger sized Lululemon in general moves fast for me. Even the tank tops, which are my least favorite thing to sell from the brand. But they're tank tops and older styles of crop leggings, but are my least favorite to sell. But I will still get them sometimes. But sometimes I will not. So for the crop leggings, if they are high rise, I will still get them. And but like the low rise crop leggings that are older styles, I'm like starting to pass on because they have not been selling for me. And same with like the really old styles of tank tops, I will still absolutely pick up new tank tops, but older styles of tank tops, not so much. Right. And Lululemon is my favorite brand to wear. It's still my favorite brand to sell, but I just have to be honest with myself. And even though I like to wear it and I like to sell it and I get excited to find it sometimes, I find it very often, and I can find better things. Like even though Torrid's not a brand I get excited about, there are some things that'll sell better than like that Torrid top sold better than these Lululemon, like this Lululemon tank top. So I just need to be real with myself and be like, okay, this is selling better. Like this is not selling well for me, so I need to stop picking stuff like that up, you know? So I'm sorry, I'm just in a very chatty mood right now, and I don't really know why. So, yeah, but I guess it's one of those videos, so I apologize for all the chatter. So hopefully I can stop, but I might keep rambling on. All right, this is a Bordeaux dress. It's like a lacy cocktail blush pink color. I listed this for $65. I got it at the Clothes Mentor 70% sale in Springfield, Illinois. And so I listed it for $65. I sent out a $50 offer and somebody countered at $40, which I took. I took it because it's more of a springy item and we're about out of the season in like a month or two. So that is why I wanted to move that out, and it's a fast sale. So I probably sat for about two weeks. So I'm very happy with that sale. And yeah, I'd pick that up again for sure. It was new tags, which which maybe was another factor that I decided to get it, but the comps actually were surprisingly good on that. So I don't always pick up that brand, but that was a piece that I did want to pick up. So I think I've talked about before about my best selling styles of Lululemon and their jackets. I say that my best sellers are the Align leggings. Like even if they're cropped, I can still move the Align leggings very fast. The shorts do it very well for me, and then everything that's a newer style honestly tends to do well for me as well. But I'd say like the newer style, especially like the newer styles of like the shorts or like jackets, and even the leggings sell very well for me if they're full-length leggings. But the cropped Aligns still do well for me. So what did I just package up? Oh yeah, the Bardot. Okay, I'm like a little bit mad at myself for accepting this offer just because I don't know. So I got this in Chicago as well, and it's like this just t-shirt, long sleeve. But this is a brand I will show you guys. So it is Buck Mason, if you can see that. So this is a men's size medium. So it was a little bit big on me because I'm a men's small. And I thought about keeping it, but I just decided to list it. I listed it for $38, and I'm like, you know what? $30 is like, whatever. I accepted a $22 offer on this. And the only reason I regret selling it for $22 because at that price, I would have just kept it and then eventually sold it. So it's okay. I don't need to keep everything, but I don't know. I've been like looking for that brand for myself, and I just don't know why I didn't keep it, but I didn't keep it, so that's okay. I hope the person likes it, so, and if they don't, they can always return it to me, and I'll probably end up keeping it, so. Okay, I still made a profit on this, and it's going off to a new home, so I wish I kept it, but it's okay. I'm wearing a hat, even though it was a school day, because I took a nap when I got home, so my hair got all crazy, but a lot of you said, I'm not sure like when this video will go out, but maybe it was last Ship With Me video or a few Ship With Me videos back, I like didn't wear a hat for a portion of the video, and a lot of you said you liked my hair, or like it was a bit of like you guys were surprised to see my hair. So if you want to see it, I guess you can go back a few videos. Alright, this was a fast sale. So this is a Figs, just like athletic scrub top. So I thought this was a men's extra small, but it would end up being a woman's. So it didn't fit me because I got it for myself because it feels like a Lululemon like Metal Vent Tech or Swiftly Tech material. Anyways, so I ended up listing it for $38 because the comps were good on this. I accepted a $25 offer. Again, probably could have gotten more. It was a fast sale. So I got a whole bunch of lowball offers for these. I mean, like under 15 for 15. But I thought my prices I counted at 25, which is still a very fair counter. I got like over 18 likes on Poshmark in a few days. So again, there is, I guess, a demand for this item. So I was fine. I was like, okay, fine. I'll just go ahead and I got an offer for 20. I countered at 25 and they accepted. So I countered because I had been getting lots of attention on it and offers, and I thought my price was already fair compared to other comparable listings or sold comps. So that is why I chose a counter on that, but it's fine. I'm happy to move it out. It was a fast sale. Figs hasn't been doing that well for me lately, so I package up this and another Figs item next. So I've been trying to like these. I've actually sold another like under scrub top from Figs, and it actually did sell very fast as well. But that one sold for $35, but that was probably a year ago. So Figs a year ago was different from now. I feel like it used to do better a year ago than it does now. But yeah, all right. Another pair of figs. These are men's scrub pants, and they are the straight leg style. But these were 28-inch inseam, which is a little bit shorter, so I think that's why they took a while to sell. But yeah, so but they sold, so that's great. I'm excited to move them out. And they're gone. So these sold for $18. So I keep dropping stuff off the table. So I think I paid like, I don't know, $3 for these or something like that. Figs aren't priced. Actually, okay, one thrift store in my area, they hired a price brand researcher person, and they mark up figs to $10 now. So like, I don't pay up for figs, but so yeah. So I found 2 sets of figs. That was a thrift with me video, and I found two sets of figs, and they wanted $10 a piece. So that would have been my cost, $20 for the set. And it was like more of a basic color, so I would just not pay that much for a figs set in a more basic color. So I don't really, I was just not about to pay $20, but so I was frustrated by the pricing. But I do have a sale from that video that I'm about to share in a second, so I guess that's exciting. This was an excellent sale. So these are men's boots. This is the brand Allen Edmonds, but yeah, I got these for $15 at a thrift store that really overcharges their shoes, but somehow they priced these up, but they were still like a reasonable price, I thought. So I bought them. I listed them for $125. They were a men's size 8, so they were a smaller size, but I've had good luck with like their boots especially, so that's why I still ended up getting them for the $15. So I sent an offer for $100. I got a counter of $80, and I accepted that. So super great. Paying up is worth it sometimes. So, but I'm surprised I didn't mark them up higher, because the same day they had a pair of Eileen Fisher shoes for $60. And I'm sorry, but like in the cornfield part of Illinois, okay, I looked up comps on those shoes. I wasn't gonna pay $60 for them, but I looked up comps, and the comps were like $25 for that style. So I was just like, okay, you're never gonna get $60 for them. So I don't really know what they were trying to do about that, but I think they just see the retail price for items and then mark them up because of the retail price. But they really need to look at, if you're gonna price up items, you might as well price them. You know, you can't even list them out like what they're selling for on eBay and Poshmark or another platform, because just because something has a retail price does not mean resale. So, yeah. So I am happy with this profit. So I hope that this person likes their shoes, because Allen Edmonds are a pricey shoe, so they're not cheap, and $80 is still a good deal. So had these been like $30, I don't think I would have gotten them, but maybe like the most I would have paid is $20, but maybe $15, honestly. I don't really love to pay up for stuff. So okay, now we're on to Poshmark sales. So my very first sale that I guess I'm showing, actually I'm just gonna do shoes first, because I'm already on the swing of things with the shoes. All right, my favorite thing to package that are actually really easy for me are like bundle sales, or just like larger item, or okay, that not tall boots, but like just larger items that won't fit. So these are just a pair of like Uggs, and they're women's size 10, so they take up like a box. But what I do is I just package them as normal. So that is what it looks like, if I can show it. It looks like that in the box, and then we'll get another piece of paper. In or on the sides, and then I will just plop a thank you sticker on it. So bam. All right, hold it or shut it, and I will tape it. Boom, bam. I'm gonna use a double tape this time. I'm just double taping it. I'm gonna tape it on this side too because it's coming up a bit, just for extra protection, but I just don't want it to pop open. They're waterproof like Ugg boots, so I don't think they'll be fine if they get wet, but I don't really think they would. Anyways, I listed these for $50. Since I don't have my labels, I don't have my information with me, so we're just gonna do it at the top of my head, and we're just gonna roll with it, and I guess if I don't remember anything, I can just figure it out. So I need to write down what the item was. So I listed them for $50. I got an offer for $40. I accepted that. I paid $3 for these at Goodwill. They were $6.50 off in Springfield, Illinois. So love that. So yay. All right. That's a fast profit. So I think my profit, $40 is $32. So $29. Okay. Where's my profit? All right. This is a mizzen in Maine. I showed these in a haul video. But this is just a men's shirt. I found 3 of them. This is the first to sell. So this is for $38. I got an offer for $25, so I accepted that. These are super expensive shirts, and they feel super nice. The person got a good deal on this for sure. So I was happy with that. This was a fast profit and a fast sale. So yeah, that is the bread and butter items I love when they are $25 sale. I'm trying to like stick to like $35 sales, but I'm not myself for forgetting my labels because then I have to, because that's just gonna add more time, but it's fine. So, okay. All right, this is a pair of mother jeans. So, it's black on black, M on the back pocket, so it's gonna be hard to see. There you go, you can kind of see it there a bit, but there's like the mother tab, and then that is like the rectangle tag. Anyways, but these are a corduroy flared pant. This is called the skinny flare style. So I bought these from the Bureau for $15 just because I just said credit. And in their listing, they never mentioned that they were corduroy. They just said black flare jeans, a size 25. And I was like, okay. And the pictures, you could not tell they were corduroy at all. So when I got them and found out they were corduroy, I was a little bit disappointed because if they were black denim, they would have sold a lot better than they did. So I got them at the beginning of summer, or like actually I think like in April or something. And so they sat until now, and it's like towards the end of August. So they sat for a while, but they were a size 25 and they were corduroy. I did get an offer on these for $60 and I listed them at $85, and I countered to $70. And they just like ghosted me. So I wish I took that offer, but I didn't. So I got another offer for $60, and I countered at $70 again because we were moving into season for them. But they countered back at $65, and I took that. So probably should have taken like, was it really worth to hold on to them for like another 2 months for extra $5? Probably not, but I probably should have just taken that first $60 offer, but I guess I ended up making more, so it ended up working out, but that doesn't always happen. So, yeah. All right, I'm gonna get to my last sale best. All right, these are a pair. I got these when I found, when I was talking about the figs items that were marked up. These were not marked up. This brand was not marked up, but these are Frame, and these are a high-waisted skinny jean in a size 30. I got these because they were size 30, and I needed things to list. So I listed these for $38. These retail for $200 or around there, like a little bit less than that maybe. And so I but this brand does not do that well for me, so I manage my expectations. So I usually pass on like the skinny jeans, but since they were good size, I needed things to list. I went ahead and got them. So I received a $28 or $25 offer for them, and yeah, I accepted that. They actually sold pretty fast, and I think like a week or two, so I was actually pretty happy with that. And yeah, I don't know if I would pick them up again. I guess it would just, again, depend on the day, depend on the price. But yeah, it is a brand I used to get super excited to find. I'm like, oh my gosh, I found Frame jeans. Like, this is such a great day. And now it's like, ew, okay, Frame jeans, like, kind of boring. But they're expensive, and some styles do sell well. There are some styles that could sell for over $100. I don't think I found any of those styles. Actually, that's not true. So like if you find like a leather, like a real leather frame, those do well, sell for over $100. And then I found a pair of them at Marshall's for $7 new with tags, and those should sell for over $100 when they sell. But so yeah. So I think my profit on these was like only $15, but like that's not terrible for a fast sale, and they did things to list that day. All right, this is an Anthropologie dress. This is like super pretty. I didn't even look up comps on this. I just got it because I liked it, which I don't recommend, but it's like a shirt dress style. It's the Holding Horses brand, which is a brand from Anthropologie that does sell well for me. There's some that don't really sell the best for me, but I mean, technically Anthropologie has like so many brands to them. It was really hard for me to remember at first, but honestly, sometimes when it doesn't even. But the good thing about that now is like now a lot of the brands will say buy Anthropologie on them, which like helps a ton. So, but that means that they're also a little bit of a newer style. So this was definitely like an older style, but I still got it because I thought it was that was a size 2, and the Goodwill had it marked as a plus size top for I think like $3.99. So like, yeah, it did sell for $25, and I think it took about a month or 2 to sell, but I did really like it, so I got it because of that. So I forgot to package these when I did the shoes. So whoops, but these are just like a pair of Coach like Sperry style boat shoes. So I got these because they were like they had leather trim, and they kind of like reminded me of Sperry's, which don't sell well for me. But I decided to try these out. I had them listed for $25, and actually like a few weeks ago I got an offer for $20. But before I could accept that, they canceled the offer, which I was super bummed about because I would have accepted that. But then just one day they randomly just sold full price, so that was super exciting. So who doesn't love a full price sale? So I think I paid honestly like $2 for these. I got them at like a Honey Hole thrift store. So my profit on these was $18, so not terrible. I usually pass on Coach shoes, but I wanted to get these because I wanted to try out this style. But I don't think I'd pick them up for more than $5. But I think they sold them probably like 3 months, honestly, which isn't like amazing, but it's not like awful. Okay, this was my $125 sale. I have this folded so nicely, so I'm not gonna unfold it, but I will show like a video next to me of me while I'm packaging it. So I guess look at that. So this was a J. Godfrey dress. I actually got these with that frame jeans that I packaged up, and I found another J. Godfrey dress. The other one I found was new with tags, but this one was pre-owned. And this city even had a flaw. It had like a mesh cutout, like if you saw like the video. And part of the mesh had like a fabric run in it, I guess. But this style was just so good. It was maxi, and it was like a really good style. So I listed it at $125, and I woke up from my nap today to a full price sale of $125. I think I paid $7 for this at Goodwill. So that is amazing. I was ecstatic. So my profit on this was $93. I was so excited. So yeah, I've had a few this was my second and third time finding the brand. So I've had like some J. Godfrey sit. Like I've had one, the first time I found it was in Chicago, and that piece has been sitting. And I actually like that piece as well. But it's a size 2, but it fits on my size 6 mannequin, so yeah. But hopefully that one sells soon. And then I have the new with tag one listed that hasn't been listed long. But I listed the new with tag one at $85. But this was just such a good style. I knew it was going to do well. So that was really, really exciting. So yes, that is everything. Let me know your favorite sale. This one was mine. So, and then I think my favorite eBay sale was probably, I guess the Allen Emmons. I mean, I try to like pick sales that aren't my highest, but like sometimes it's just kind of hard because when it's a good sale, it's really exciting. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.